What's going on, everybody? It's Trainer Jack back here again with another fitness FAQ. A lot of people have been asking me lately, Jack, what are the best ab exercises I can do? What are the best exercises for sculpting my core? What exercises do you give to your clients in your fitness classes, or do you recommend for getting, a tighter ab set or more sculpted abs? The first thing I want to clarify is a lot of seeing your abs is a function of the level of body fat that you have. And science has told us for the human body that you can't spot reduce fat. So I can't do a billion stomach crunches and expect to see fat drop off my stomach, especially, if I'm eating a ton of sugar and drinking a ton of beer or eating chocolate cake for lunch every day. So that being said, no ab exercise or set of ab exercises are going to get you a visible set of abs or a visible six-pack if that's what you're going for to drop body fat. What you really need to do there is really just fine-tune your diet, up your training intensity a ton. Start doing high-intensity interval training, or start with smaller intervals and doing walk-run intervals and biking hard and biking with, under a less difficulty or slower for a period of time. Do some research on interval training or go check out my other videos on high intensity interval training. So that's a great way to start, and then fine tuning the diet and cutting the processed crap and sugars out of there, because honestly that's going to keep you from looking at those nice abs. And they're hiding under there. They definitely are. I've seen so many people. Actually, there was this really interesting article that I read recently about this Olympic swimmer guy who never did any kind of abdominal workout other than his own swimming. You say, well, Jack, don't you use the abs some when you're swimming? And I was a swimmer. I used to be the captain of the swim team. And yeah, you use them some, but it's mostly powered by your arms and legs, and that's more like stabilization. It's not really engaged as much. And this guy had freaking 16 abs sitting right there, and you're thinking, how the heck did this guy do this with never doing a plank or a crunch or anything? But it's really, that just tells you it's a function of a clean diet, and then, of course, he was exercising a ton, and swimming's great cardiovascular activity for bringing your body fat down. But anyways, getting back to the original question of what are the best ab exercises that you can be doing out there, and the kind of exercises that I have my clients do a lot are plank variations and variations of isometric holds, or integrating some movement into holds in which your abs are under tension the entire time through the entire, even if you're incorporating motion in there throughout the entire motion, you just may be changing the direction of the force exerted or stress exerted upon your muscles. So for instance, like a Russian twist is a great example of this, because if you're sitting back holding a medicine ball or a dumbbell, or if you're just using the body weight of your own hands and you have your feet lifted off the ground, or if you have them on the ground and you're just leaned back enough to cause tension in your abs, you're going to be rotating your fists or the direction of the weight back and forth. And what you're doing is you're keeping your abs tense the entire time that you're sitting there performing the exercise. You're just changing a little bit of the direction of the tension each time that you rotate your arms more into your obliques. So that's an exercise that I would recommend. Plank variations for sure, because that's where you're putting your abs and then your low back muscles, all of those stabilizers under a constant state of tension. And plank variations, for instance, like a mountain climber, in which you hold your knee up to your chest for, 2, 3 or more seconds and then change the direction there, or Spider-Man planks and bringing your knees to the outside, different kinds of mountain climbers, side planks in which you're moving around your legs or your arms a little bit and changing the direction of that stress, the direction of that exertion in which your muscles are having that stress placed upon it in different ways, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Other things that are great for putting your abs under that kind of stress is I love stability balls. I keep an inflatable stability ball at home as a home office chair. I love using them in the gym for doing plank variations and rolling your arms forward on the ball slowly and back and extending the arms. Pikes in which you have your feet set on the ball and you roll your knees under, or you keep your legs straight and roll your feet up and you kind of close into a V shape. Those are fantastic. You can go look up a ton of other abs exercise on there. The only reason that sit-ups and crunches and movements of those nature are falling out of popularity, which I do think they have their place, are just because they're not as intense And I mean, obviously, it's just trendy right now, and sit ups and crunches are about old as dirt, and everybody's moving to the planks now. So there's something to be said for that, but don't think because it's trendy that it doesn't have value, because a lot of trendy things lack value. Like, you'll see a ton of infomercial fitness ads on gear that you just think, I mean, the shake weight, for instance. Let me say, first of all, to the shake weight, that congratulations for them. They're at least getting people active out there. But that's the most ridiculous thing to work your like forearms and triceps. There's so many other different kinds of compound exercises that are going to put you in a better place than that, because you're not getting enough intensity out of that to look like the jacked or Photoshop models that they're putting on the videos. And no offense to them either. They're making great money in what they're doing. And I don't want to go on too far of a tangent here, but anyways, so I've given you some more tools as far as ab exercise go. If you want more examples of this, please hit me up. Please, please, please. On my email or Twitter or Facebook, trainerjackw@gmail.com. I'm trainerjackw on Twitter. You can follow me on Instagram. It's just @trainerjack. Please get in touch with me. Ask me. I'm more than happy to talk to you about it, or shoot a quick video for you and send it over to give you some examples of some abs exercises. And I hope you got a lot out of this, and I'll see you soon. Later.